Hi, good morning. This is Owen speaking from Retail TV, and right now we are here at the Emirates Towers having the exclusive interview with the President of Zimbabwe, uh, President Emmerson, His Excellency.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. It's our privilege and honor to be with you here, and we thank you very much for allowing us to visit you here while you are staying in the country UAE. We would like to know more about Zimbabwe so that we could have it all aware of most of the people who have watched our television right now. You can say more about your country in our telecast.
Well, first, Zimbabwe is a member of SADC, Southern African Development Community in Southern Africa. We are basically an agricultural country as our mainstay of the economy. But beyond that, we also have vast mineral resources in our country, uh, which have been tapped or untapped. Currently, we are here in Dubai. We are promoting our country to try to invite investors in agriculture, in mining, in tourism. In the mining sector, we have vast resources, but what we do not have skills, technology, and the global capital to exploit the minerals which we have in Zimbabwe. And I'm happy that our presentation and the showcasing of Zimbabwe's potential, to me, has been a very big success. Also, we have the Victoria Falls in terms of tourism in our country. It is one of the seven wonders of the world, and it's an economic zone, a financial economic zone, which we have declared ourselves. We also have vast wildlife resources in Zimbabwe, and we know that many countries would want to visit wildlife conservancies, and Zimbabwe has vast resources in that area. Then, of course, we have infrastructure. In Zimbabwe, we would want companies to come and invest in the construction of dams, construction of roads, railways, and the revamping of our airline in Zimbabwe. And on the human resources base, Zimbabwe and Africa has the best educated population. I think we are at the top on the African continent in that regard. So it is very easy for our people to adapt to new technologies. They embrace it very quickly. And in the area of education further, we are now focusing on science and technology with our young people so that we become digital. And this is where every developing country is focusing on. So I believe that Zimbabwe today is the destination for investment.
Yes, I believe that, and I have seen the response of the public yesterday that they have got like more almost like 200 people who have attended in our room in the during the national day. And right now, what else besides Victoria Falls that you would like to promote within the viewers? I'm sure Victoria Falls is one of the well-known wonders of the world. So is there anything else that we would probably promote within Zimbabwe?
So, Lord, Zimbabwe itself, the name Zimbabwe comes from the headquarters of Emperor Monomtapa, who ruled Zimbabwe and beyond for more than 800 years. And his headquarters was at a place in the Masvingo province, which is called the Great Zimbabwe Monuments. It's headquarters of stone. The structures are built of stone, and this is a very international heritage site. So many visitors come to look at this. You can realize that civilization in our region, especially in particular Zimbabwe, is more than 1,000 years old. During that time, 800 years ago, the emperor had relations with China, had relations with the Arab world, had relations with Portugal, and even exchanged ambassadors with Abyssinia, which today is called Ethiopia. So we have a very long and deep history as a country. So those are some of the areas you can come to. Beyond that, also we have Eastern Highlands. The Eastern Highlands is the eastern part of the country. It is beautiful valleys and mountains, and it's very cool. I remember that in the past, I want to mention which king, during the Second World War, some of the leaders from the West came and hide in Zimbabwe. Did broadcasting from those areas, thinking that they're in their country. So all those sites are sites of interest for people to come and see. But generally, of course, you can also visit our internal inland dams in the country. There are several, and as I've already mentioned, we have several wildlife conservancies in the country. Or the big five are found everywhere. In fact, we have an excess of wildlife, so that I always say those who want elephants, I will donate them freely to whoever wants them. But of course, the cost of shifting or lifting them is theirs. So here is a country on the march. We are in transition. We are anxious to develop. We have had the sanctions for the past 2 decades, about 21 years now, we're under sanctions. But we are focused on our own resources to develop our country. Our economy had collapsed as a result of sanctions which were imposed on us by the West. But now, by mobilizing our own domestic resources, we have an economy now growing faster than any other economy in our region for the last 2 years now. So this is a place where we say those who want to make money come to Zimbabwe and invest and make money.
Definitely. Okay, sir, I'm sure most of the people who's been watching us right now, most of the tourists who would like to visit certain countries, they are very much concerned of the security of this individual who will be visiting your country. What can you say about their security if in case they decided to go and visit Zimbabwe?
We are a very stable country. Politically, we are very stable and very peaceful. And our laws protect property. Property rights are well protected. And those who invest can take out their return to capital without problem. They can take out the monies, their profits can be taken out. And those are the major concerns of any investor. A person want to invest his money into a country and be able to take out the profits and return to their capital. So this is guaranteed in Zimbabwe.
Right. Okay. In terms of their personal security, if in case they are roaming around within the city, how secure are the people within Zimbabwe when they are a tourist?
In fact, in Zimbabwe, you can walk in Zimbabwe 24 hours of the day. There's no danger. The crime is very, very extremely low in our country. It's not like some of the countries in the West where security and of the individual is at risk. We have very, very low level of crime in our country. So there's no need even of protecting visitors, because they are free to travel during the day or night. You can put your finger on the map, you close your eyes, point at the finger of Zimbabwe, and open your eyes and go there. No one will bother. You will be received. The people of Zimbabwe are very warm. Wherever you go, they will receive visitors. This is our tradition.
Very good to know that. Sir, how easy is it to travel to Zimbabwe in terms of documentation? Is it very easy to get, a tourist visa going to Zimbabwe?
It depends. I think there are three categories of visitors. There are those, of course, in the SADC region or on the African continent who just come without visas. They can just come to the country for as long as you stay for 3 months. Beyond the 3 months, then you need something, some documentation. But certain countries are in Group A, some in Group B, and Group C. Group A, there's no visa. Group B, you can get the visa at the airport. Group C, yes, on arrival. Then Group C is when you have to get the visa before you come. That's depending on which country you're coming from, but everything is being done to facilitate digital applications so that you can online obtain your visas.
This is very nice to know that you've got an online visa application and then people can obtain that easily and quite faster. So, any straight flight coming from any place in the world, specifically now from the Middle East, UAE, for example, is there's any state flight coming from here directly to Harare?
Yeah, you see, we are promoting tourism, so we have to create the environment conducive for people to visit our country. As a result of sanctions imposed by the West on our country, of course, many airlines before sanctions were coming to Zimbabwe, but now there's very limited airlines which come there. Airlines like Kenya Airways, Ethiopia, the Emirates, and South African Airways, and so those are the airlines that come to straight flights to Zimbabwe, to Harare, to Victoria Falls. These are some of the airlines that come there. And now we are beginning to have other airlines coming back as a result of the EU having relaxed sanctions on Zimbabwe. And we believe that the airlines will continue to increase now.
Very nice. So, is there anything that we should know about Zimbabwe? This is the chance that you could tell all the people who's watching us right now your last parting words with them.
Well, Zimbabwe is a very beautiful country. I can assure you that at the time God created Zimbabwe, he was very happy because the climate is excellent. The sunshine is January to December. The people are very warm and they're very polite. You can go anywhere. We have a network of roads, network of railway in the country. So, with the question of travel and communication within the country is very easy. And I believe also that the cost of living in Zimbabwe is reasonably well and affordable. So we would ask people to come and taste the hospitality that we have in the country.
Very nice. And right now, this is a first-hand information from the president himself, His Excellency President Emmerson, that there is always wonders of the world in Zimbabwe. And we invited you to go and visit Zimbabwe as one of your bucket lists right now. And this is Owen speaking from Wheatel TV, live from Emirates Towers. Thank you very much for this day. Thank you very much for allowing us to have you with you on our television.
Thank you very much. I'm happy that I had this opportunity to communicate. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you very much.